You've seen the signs plastered everywhere in Palm Bay. New homes from the 300,000s. You drive by massive new communities. You see the flags, the perfect grass, and pictures of super happy families. And you think, this is it, the last affordable place in Florida. A place where I can actually build a brand new house with my style without being a millionaire. But what those signs don't tell you is the secret story happening right under your feet. They don't tell you your dream home could actually be attached to a traffic nightmare, that the brand new schools is already putting kids in trailers, and that quiet, chill vibe you love is secretly creating the biggest problem this city has ever seen. So stop. Before you sign a single piece of paper, before you even think about countertops, we need to have a serious talk, because the cheap prices are real, but the problems are even realer. And what you don't know could literally destroy the exact lifestyle you're trying to build. So before we move on, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest here in the Brevard County area, feel free to reach out, because the link to book a call is in the description below. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. Okay, first things first. The hype is 100% real. Palm Bay is exploding for a reason. Every other city in Florida, we're talking Miami, Orlando, Tampa, the prices have gone completely insane. Palm Bay was the last hope. Palm Bay was the answer to your question. Where can I get an amazing deal? Palm Bay has always been about one thing: space. Huge yards, giant lots, and room to actually breathe. You get a bigger house for less money, plain and simple. That's the classic Palm Bay dream. But now, in 2026, that dream is on steroids because of a massive new construction boom. I'm talking about giant builders like D.R. Horton and Lennar swooping in and buying up insane amounts of land. They're dropping brand new houses for a market that is starving for them. We're seeing projects like Everlands with almost 4,000 homes, and the absolutely gigantic Ashton Park with plans of 4,600 homes and apartments. They're not just building neighborhoods, they're building entire new cities inside the city. These builders are selling a lifestyle. Insane pools, clubhouses, and even pickleball courts, promising you an instant social life right outside your door. And this is all happening while the Space Coast economy is launching into orbit. We have giants like L3 Harris, Northrop Grumman, SpaceX, and Blue Origin pulling in thousands of high-paying tech workers. And all those people need a place to live. And Palm Bay with its cheap land is the only answer. So yes, those signs are real. It's a real chance to get into a city that is changing everything about itself, and buy a new house at a price that seems impossible anywhere else in Florida. That's the dream, but you need to wake up and see the reality. Now for the part the salesman would never show you. Palm Bay's greatest strength, its massive size, is also its biggest weakness. Imagine a giant farm with tons of space, but only a few tiny dirt roads to get around. For decades, the city grew randomly. A house here, a house there, with no master plan at all. But that slow growth is over. Now, it's a full-blown explosion. City documents show a mind-blowing number of new homes in the pipeline. There are over 9,000 homes already approved or being built right now. But hold on. There's another 21,000 homes waiting for review. Let that sink in. That's a potential of over 30,000 new homes. This city had about 55,000 total homes just a few years ago. This is like trying to pour a gallon of water into a tiny cup. The overflow is going to create an absolute mess. And there are even more projects coming. I mean, Lotus Palm Bay, Emerald Lakes. They want to build thousands more. This is development on a scale the city has literally never seen before. And it's crushing the systems that hold this place together. Think about it. What happens when you drop tens of thousands of new cars on these roads? The quiet streets you fell in love with, they're turning into parking lots. That easygoing vibe is gone when a trip to Publix takes 30 minutes. This isn't a problem for the future, it's happening right now. I mean, hell, the city even admits it can't even keep up. Some of these huge projects have been delayed because the city is worried it can't even provide basic things like fire and police services. This is the critical secret every buyer has to understand. Yes, the house is cheap, but the city is going through an unbelievably painful and expensive transformation. The real cost isn't the price of the house, it's how this growth bomb is going to affect your life every single day. This is the most important part. When you buy a house, you're buying the roads, the pipes, and the services. And in Palm Bay, that system is flashing bright red warning lights. Let's talk about roads. If you've driven on Malabar or Minton at 5 p.m., you know the pain. Now imagine adding 30,000 more families to that. It's insane. The city is trying to fix this with a $150 million bond program for roads. But here's the crazy part. Look at the St. John's Heritage Parkway. It's a super important road that's supposed to save everyone from traffic. The problem is, in 2026, they've only secured the money to build half the road. They're selling thousands of new homes along a road that doesn't even fully exist. The traffic is gonna get worse before it gets better. Next, let's go underground. For years, Palm Bay was just septic tanks and well water. Now, they're trying to connect everyone to city water and sewer. In theory, it's a great idea, but it's like trying to rewire a house while people are living in it. It's slow, it's messy, and it's unbelievably expensive. A $375 million project to be exact. And guess who's gonna pay for it? You are, with higher utility bills. So when you look at a new house, you have to ask, is it on city sewer today? Because future connection could mean years of waiting and thousands of dollars out of your pocket. Finally, services. This is where it gets crazy. New developments pay impact fees to the city, but it's not even close to enough money. One official said the fees from a huge new development wouldn't even cover a temporary fire station, let alone the 20 firefighters needed to run it. You have growth exploding without the services to back it up. I know this is crazy. You're probably thinking about traffic and sewer pipes, especially when you just want a cool new house. But this is why you need to know the truth. Navigating this on your own is tough, which is why I'm here to help. So if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest here in the Brevard County area, and if you want an expert guide, click the link in the description below to book a call with me directly. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. Now, beyond the roads and pipes, this crazy growth hits your daily life. And for families, it starts with schools. Palm Bay is part of Brevard Public Schools, but when you drop thousands of new families in one spot, you get instant overcrowding. It's like a restaurant accepting 100 extra reservations, but not hiring any more cooks. It could be a disaster. You could buy a home zoned for a great A-graded school, only to find it completely full and your kid is learning in a portable classroom. This is a real problem. We've seen news reports about school buses being so overcrowded. The school district is trying to fix it, but it's a symptom of this massive growth problem. The school situation is critical for your life and for the future value of your house. Who wants to buy a home in a district with constantly overcrowded schools? This destroys the very lifestyle people move here for. You come for a quiet life, but then you spend all your time stuck in traffic. That's the ultimate battle for Palm Bay in 2026. The city is like a teenager having a massive growth spurt. His body is growing faster than his clothes. It's awkward, it's painful, and new home buyers are the ones getting squeezed. Okay, we've laid out the biggest problems in Palm Bay. You might think I'm telling you to run away. Listen, I'm not. But I'm also telling you to not buy here blindly. You have to go in with your eyes wide open like a super spy. This is your secret playbook. This is what you do before you sign anything. First, you go to the builder and you grill them. I'm not talking about countertops. You ask them the hard questions. And with question number one, you're gonna wanna ask them straight up, can you prove the city has certified that all infrastructure, roads, water, and emergency services is 100% ready for this entire community? We know for a fact that other projects have been stopped over this exact question. And your second question needs to be about utilities. But you gotta get super specific. You gotta ask them, is the house connected to city water and sewer right now? And if not, what is the exact timeline and how much it will cost me? And if it's a septic tank, you need to know where it is on the city's master plan to get connected. And now your third question needs to be about the roads. You're gonna wanna ask them to show me the funded roads project for this area in the next 5 years. A plan is not the same as a funded project. Don't get fooled. And your fourth question should be about schools. And you're gonna wanna ask them, what is the student capacity for the schools here? Then you become a detective. You check the school's district website yourself and see if rezoning is planned. Second, you investigate everything yourself. Trust no one. Do the drive, test your commute at 8 in the morning and 5 at night. See how bad it really is. You're gonna wanna check the pipeline also. Look at the city planning maps. That quiet field next door could be the site of 500 new apartments. You're gonna wanna also talk to the neighbors. Find people who already live there and ask them about traffic, schools, and their bills. And trust me, they'll give you the 100% honest truth. This isn't about finding the perfect place. It's about knowing exactly what you're getting and deciding if the deal is worth it for you. Now, this is a ton of work. I get it, but it's what's necessary. And if you want a partner to help you ask these tough questions and uncover the real answers, that's exactly what I do. So if you want to buy, sell, or invest here in the Brevard County area, click the link in the description below to book a call with me, and I'll help you out. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. Now, to be a true genius buyer, you need to know this one secret. Palm Bay isn't one place. It's 4 different quadrants, and where you build changes everything. Let's break it down. Now, the Southwest. This is ground zero for the new construction explosion. This is where you find parts of John Heritage Parkway and giant communities that are near Southwest like the Everlands. The good part, everything is brand new. The risk, it's insanely high. This area and parts of Northwest will be crushed by traffic from the unfunded part of the new parkway. You're buying a promise, but living in a construction zone. The Southeast, this area is also seeing giant new projects. It's closer to the river and more established areas. But this is the quadrant where city officials have waved huge red flags about not having enough fire and emergency service for all new homes. If you build here, you have to do insane research on your safety. The Northwest, this area is more normal, it's more established, with better access to Melbourne and I-95, but don't get it twisted, it is a lot of construction. The infrastructure is mostly in place, but it's not perfect. Roads like Emerson Drive are already getting slammed with traffic. And while the city is studying it, a study doesn't mean a fix is coming tomorrow. Now the Northeast, this is old school Palm Bay. This is the most established part of the city. The infrastructure is done for the most part, the trees are big, and the neighborhoods are quiet. The chance of a 1,000 home community popping up next to you is almost zero. The catch, you will not find new construction here. For the most part, you'll find an older home you have to renovate. Now I'll tell you, there is no perfect quadrant. It's all about what you're willing to risk. Do you want the new house and accept the infrastructure nightmare in the Southwest? Or do you want the stability and give up the new build in the Northeast? So I must say, understanding the map is the ultimate cheat code. So let's land this plane. Should you build a new home in Palm Bay in 2026? The answer is a qualified yes. Palm Bay is still one of the last places in Florida to get a deal on a new house, and its future is bright. The jobs are here and more people are coming every day, but you cannot think new house means perfect situation. Buying here is like buying a brand new yacht. You have to make sure the harbor isn't already clogged with thousands of other boats. The city is in a race against time to build out this infrastructure. Buying a home here in 2026 is not for the normal home buyer. This is for the super savvy, super diligent buyer, a buyer who does their homework, asks the tough questions, and sees the whole picture. It's for the buyer who understands that the price of a cheap house today might be paid in traffic headaches for years to come. My job isn't to sell you a house. My job is to make sure you win. The opportunities in Palm Bay is massive, but the challenges are even bigger. By understanding the entire unvarnished truth, you can crush the market and find a good home that isn't just a good deal today, but an incredible investment for your future. And I have to add, you don't have to do it alone. If you wanted to buy, sell, or invest in the Brevard County area, the first step is simple. Click the link in the description below to book a call with me, and let's get it done. And you know what I'm gonna say, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. I wanna thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.